What's up, SNA Assassinator? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the animation news for y'all today on April 17th, 2025. And from anime to typical animation, animation series. Like here are some of the wildest and intriguing animation news and rumors that you assassinators need to know. And yet it's the first ever time that I'm gonna be doing a back-to-back news video. Like in 2 weeks, 2 straight weeks in a row for the first time. But this time I have a reason because WrestleMania is just around the corner, and the end of the week, which is also known as the weekend. And yeah, also I will be doing AEW Collision tonight, which is going to be the night two edition of Spring Breakthrough. So I'm going to be doing that like in later on in the evening. But yeah, we got these. But first, we're going to start off with the animation news before we get into the movies, and then it includes like filmmakers are worried about AI. Big tech wants them to see what's possible. Uh, and he made a movie about human rising up against AI. Now he's doing the real thing, and we got Pixar's put an Easter egg for its next movie in Inside Out 2. Like, did you catch it? And very curious questions. And we got every studio of a Ghibli film ranked for worst to best in of the animes and much more. And please make sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell for more of SNA's videos. Also, subscribe over to his other channel where he does his wrestling videos and then sometimes football when it's the season for it at Super Ninja Austin. Link is in the description box below, which is on to this video. Now let's get into the first story as we're going to start off today with some filmmakers are worried about AI. Big tech wants them to see what's possible. Amazon is hosting an AI filmmaking. Hey, what am I talking about? No, let me rephrase that. It's must be looking at the wrong thing. Okay. No, I found some better animation news. It's you got sci-fi needs more dark, serious animations. We're gonna start things off for today's. animation news, and it says right here that Love, Death plus Robots director David SF Wilson wants to make an what an atmos atmospheric animated film feature of serious sci-fi, and it says right here, David S.F. Wilson is the director of Sonny's Edge, on the most popular episode of the Netflix series Love, Death, robots. Wilson believes that computer animation holds a great deal to untape like untapped potential when it comes to serious science fiction. And it says directing animation is like directing in slow motion. It says right here, Wilson says in episode uh 514 of the Geek's Guide to the Galaxy. It says pod podcast you we wield an immense amount of control in animation, because it takes so long, and you can be hyper specific about what you want. And this is what he had to say on the matter. Love, Death, robot takes shot stories by top authors like such as Alistair Reynolds, Peter H. Hamilton, and Neil Asher, and adapts them into dark atmospheric short films. Wilson would love to see more feature length movies that takes a page from the show. When Volume 3 launched, they screened some of the new shorts and some of the old ones in a movie theater. He said like it made me go, why aren't they animating movies like this? And very amazed questions. I'm making it my mission over the next 5 years, to get something like this up on a screen somewhere it deserves it. It deserves it. And I hate to admit, well, not really, but I would hate to tell you this, but I totally agree. We need to see the animation, the world need to be somewhat similar to the movie world. Even if they even if there's a little bit of horror in it, as an animation fan, I would like it to adventure some outside of its I'll say young young and innocent comfort zone. I guess that's the right term to put it. But yeah, I'm gonna get into that as soon as I get done reading this article. It says feature animation tends to focus on family friendly fare rather than dark, serious science fiction. Like one reason for that may be a lingering memories of the 2001 film of Final Fantasy, the spirits within which was a commercial and critical flop. Final Fantasy came out years ago, and it didn't like do anyone any favors. Like as a test case, like for what that would look like, which Wilson says right here, like into the matter. Like, but I think like we're getting like closer to the point like where like I'm hoping like we can take a shot at that. And it says he points to Doom like as a, a what's they call a franchise that is begging like to be like made into an animated feature. Like I didn't like the previous installments like of the franchise that he admits like the next version should not be live action. It should be like an animated movie. It should be R-rated, like and like aggressive and like nothing like you've ever seen in that space before. Like listen to the complete interview with David yeah S.F. Wilson like in episode 514 like of the geeks guide to the galaxy like and check out some highlights like from the discussion below. But what are your thoughts on on Mr. what's his name is David SF Wilson? Yeah, I do agree that there should be some animations that should definitely be being more of its serious, mature, uh, what they call it, sci-fi, with the in the sci-fi perspective, or what are your opinions on this matter? If there was like for an example, like some type of action packs, like sci-fi action pack or horror type of animation movie that was about to go out, I would have given it a try low key if you ask me. I was as a like a sci-fi, both a sci-fi and animation fan, this would make definitely make me a fanboy here at this time. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below on what's your opinions onto this on this type kind of topic. But yeah, I'm gonna I'll let you guys decide in the comment section right down below about this matter. But let's see. And let's move on to the next news. We got TikTok tailored of Tim Korean like trauma of Encanto like Encanto, and it says with song and dance like numbers like optimized like for social media, Disney animation film like have turned into a multi-platform IP factories. Like it's kind of the uh, Okay, let's see. What I was saying. And it says right here, like the TikTok, everyone talking about social media and IP, like it's kind of disgusting. Disney Encanto's latest animation musical, like, would have been a perfect little movie had to pressures like not been like exerted like on it. Like the first is the pressure like to end happiously, like not happily, like might you I mean, mind you, happy endings are acceptable. The happiest ending, like never acceptable, is one in which last disappointing or injustice, like or regret, like at the very last moment, like vanquished, like as if by if not like literally, like by music, robbing the audience, like of of the opportunity to sit like with the beautiful acting like feelings like they've been like preparing to sit with the whole time. Like alas, like the pressure like to end happiously like is so totalizing like the American animation, like not to complain like about the now in the 21st century, like yeah, feels both like dweeby and absurd, like and it says like far more like of sophisticated, like I think to critique you like the let's talk about pressure faced like by a poor like film, like in Canto, like from the story of the musical, like in the Colombian family losing its magic, the pressure specifically on its characters to dance. Yeah. What are your thoughts onto this new story about some of the people on TikTok tailored like and like terror like of the terpius Jorbian like traumas that they're causing with using the Encanto music and dance like probably in a totally wrong way. And do you think they should be stopped? And do you think this should end, or what are your opinions onto this matter? Like on on them using it, like in which I would suggest, like maybe it should not be used the wrong way. If you ask me, assassinators. But either way, please give me your comment section. Please give me your opinions in the comment section right down below. But about this matter, I don't know what to say in particular, but I just think that maybe it should not be used like in vain, if that's the right term to put it. But like meet the little known genius who helped like meet the little known genius like who helped make Pixar possible, and it says Alvy Ray Smith like helped like invent like computer animation as we know it, like then got royally like of shafted like to Steve Jobs, like yeah, now like he's got a vision like for where the pixel like will take us next. Okay, this is available. Okay. Okay, next up. Okay, I got a news story right here. It's about Disney Pixar's on uses hyper colors like to hack your brain, and it says right here, like the animation like studios artists like are masters like tweak at tweaking like light and color like to trigger like deep emotional response like yeah coming soon effort I mean effects like you'll only see inside your head. The scene wasn't like working like it was a moment from the Pixar film Coco, like still in production like at the time, like the part when the family like of Miguel, like the main character finds out like he's like been hiding like in a hiding a regular guitar like in this what it says right here. It says it's hard. Like it takes takes the place like at the twilight or just after a pink like in purple tingle like and it says right here. It says yeah like pink purple ting like time like of day like uh every day. It says like more like in the fictional Pixian Mexico, like in Danielle, like with what is right here, like are pushing like those limits too. Like the and it says right here that lighting a computer like a rendered Pixar movie like isn't like the lighting of the film like real actors like in real sets like of software. And it says So users creates a virtual like sets like in the virtual illumination like just it's like one of the old like in the it comes trash like of only like if like by the physical like programs like in the light of the action real world like in the what it says like the cameras and the lens and etc. Blah blah blah. But I'm just gonna have to skip it right here because it's not letting me read more. Like I don't know why it was acting like this, but yeah, let me know in the comment section right down below. Point is about the animation and is it something that you would probably imagine before, like when it comes to your take of animation? Let me know in the comment section right down below. Let's hope I find that. I guess I'll end today's animation news with some. I'll say animated movies do not like need to be fun the or for the whole family. This year's Oscar nominee, well, actually from a few years ago, of course, again childish like, but the will out buys the willow buys like not nominated will mess you up, and it says right here though like intended like as praise like the phrase like fun like for the whole family like might be like the single most like off-putting way to describe just about anything like what it implies. Excuse me for a second. Okay, and it says right here for starters, it is that the family unit, like not the individual, is the fundamental like of consumer like of experiences. How un American like, and it says right here, like on top of that, like it's a lie. Like fun of the whole family does not mean like the alleged like fun like will be like equally like had by all it means like the kids like will lose their little minds like while the adults like if they try like hard enough like might eke, I should say like out eke out like some faction like of force like enjoyment like two for the proof of the look of the further than the minimum to which this Chuck E. Cheese sentiment, I should say, it's most like routinely applied animation like in entertainment. What are your thoughts on about like about this sentence by this news story and animation and do you agree that animation movie does not mean it should be just for families, like it be for anybody that what the category is all about, like and for anybody that's into a type of particular animation in order to be entertaining, which I would agree on that. I believe in that myself, like as well. Like, so I would say I totally agree with this 100%. Like, but let me know down in the comments below what your take on to this in this matter. But yeah, yes, sir, ma'am. That will be the end of today's uh, animation news and rumors that you assassinators need to know. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite news story out of this list. If I had to pick one, I would say definitely this the about an idea that Mr. David uh FS or SF, just FS, I believe, Wilson then that said admit that we need to see, which that would be very intriguing and very I'll say it'll be very awesome and very interesting to invest in. Like if there's a possibility to bring this into reality. But let me know about that in the comment section right down below. And also, please make sure to give it a like and to subscribe and the post notification bell for more of SNA's videos. Also, subscribe on this other channel if you haven't already, like which most people have done like lately, and that is my Super Ninja Austin channel, just Super Ninja Austin. Link is in the description box below. Also, uh, make sure to check out my next video, which will be the movie news video, which is gonna be from action packed to comedy movies, and also check out AEW Collision, like the night two, what they call Spring Breakthrough edition. But yeah, I will see you on the next video in the next 20 seconds with some more SNA content. And oh, by the way, like we're gonna be talking about all the movie news and rumors that you assassinators need to know from the Empire Online article. But yeah, I will see you guys there on that video. But for now, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Bye bye for now. Yeah, see you soon. Peace.